Welcome back. All right, so we're going to review this game, and then I've got the review for the other three games coming up tonight, or recap, however you want to phrase it. So the recap for this one, Rangers in against the Florida Panthers. I thought this game's kind of a microcosm for the Florida season. If you want to find the positives, there are some positives here, but in general, it gets outweighed by the negatives, right? So it was Halak versus Bobrovsky in this one. Halak's record has been getting better in recent games. Early press by the Rangers. Kreider's denied on a 2-on-1. The next opportunity he had was held on to. Bobrovsky had a decent start to this game. It doesn't end up finishing well, but he had a good start. Rangers, early edge in the play. The Panthers not getting time in the Rangers zone at all. The shots are 4-0 for the Rangers at 3.5 minutes. Rangers draw a power play. Kakko's denied. That's killed off. Shots are up to 11-2, 6.5 minutes in. So not much help for your goaltender, not much help really in all, just in general. And it was a quiet crowd. Verhaeghe tips one wide. Montour then fanned on one. Zibanejad then had a blast at the other end. That was saved. The zone entries for the Rangers were very easy. There was no standing up at the blue line. There was no dump and chase being forced for the Rangers. It was just carried across the line and set it up. Rangers press 9 minutes in. Near miss for Dalpe. The Rangers cleared out. Kreider fires one high. The Rangers press again. They end up getting a power play, those Panthers do. So the Panthers get a power play kind of against the flow of play, but then we get 56 seconds of 4-on-4. As the 4-on-4 comes to an end, Zibanejad scores. It's technically a power play goal. It was on a fast break, and the puck ends up going 5-hole. So he kind of mishandled it, and that threw off Bobrovsky, and it just goes between the legs. Panarin and Fox with the assists at 14:36. You got to be lucky to be good and good to be lucky. So that was right as the power play started. It's not a traditional power play goal, but it counts as one. Things get pushy then after a hold by Halak. Trocheck has a shot deflect wide. The Rangers press in the final minute. Things get kind of pushy at the horn. And we're going to the second period with the Rangers up 1-0. And they controlled most of that first period. Second period, it's a bit of a different story. Ekblad's denied on an early turnover. Then there's a post from Mahura. Great start for the Panthers. But the fans were so quiet. Like, this is where it's something that's really notable and noticeable as well, is that, yeah, Florida fans are really quiet at times. And I say that as a Canuck fan that it was called the Pacific Mausoleum for the Canucks from the Pacific Coliseum for a reason. So I'm not saying that to throw shade at one fan base, just it was really quiet. Luostarinen gets shaken up, no call on that, he skates off. Cousins is denied, all Panthers early in this, but the Rangers end up getting a power play. So it's one of those offensive zone penalties. So Zibanejad has a shot that's blocked. Ekblad shot blocking. Power play's killed off, just the one shot. Rangers press after it ends. The kid line was together during this time. Montour's denied from the slot. Panthers draw another power play. There's a shorthanded chance for Kreider. That saved. Aggressive, tight checking penalty kill by the Rangers. Trouba clears it out to finish off the kill. Schneider then clears a dangerous rebound. The puck goes the other way, and Zibanejad ends up scoring. It's a rush chance at 10 minutes and 30 seconds from Kakko and Schneider. It's 2-0 Rangers. So Florida had that great start to the second period, and then the Rangers score anyways. Rangers look for more, but they take a penalty, so now they're taking the offensive zone penalty. But the Panthers can't set up initially. Barkov fans on one. VC clears it out. Forsling has a shot tipped wide. The power play's killed off. The Rangers rush right after. They only allowed one shot during that power play. But Florida gets on the board. It's Cousins from Eric Stahl at 13:57. It was a screenshot, and it was post and in for Cousins. Kreider is then denied shortly thereafter, but he would score on a good press. It's pass. It's an easy goal for Kreider on his next opportunity at 15:44. From Kakko and Fox. So for Adam Fox, that's point number 200. In terms of defensemen, he is the 15th fastest defenseman to get to 200 points in his career. Bennett then fires one high on a rush as now Florida's down by 2 goals again. They're having to fight their way back into it. 2:35 left. The Panthers get a power play. Can't get set up. Really, really good penalty kill by the Rangers again. Halak holds on to a Bennett shot, but then Lundell shot, I should say. But then late in the power play at 19:02, Florida gets a power play goal. It's Bennett from Verhaeghe and Forsling. Bennett buries a rebound there. And so after 2 periods, it's 3-2 for the Rangers. Now, Florida in years past, we would have seen that comeback. Florida in years present, not so much. So 2022 and 2023, we're seeing this with Florida. I know it's the first day of 2023, but now I can say it. So third period, early press by the Panthers. Verhaeghe's denied. Tkachuk fires one wide. Panthers take a penalty while they press. So again, those offensive zone penalties, both teams guilty of it today. There's a shorthanded rush by Lindell that is defended by Trocheck. The puck goes the other way, and Trocheck gets the power play marker from Kreider at 138. I think Trocheck's play has dramatically improved with the Rangers over the last few weeks. I also think Panarin's play has improved dramatically, and so a lot of the discussions about how things were working out with the Rangers and, guys signed or grabbed or whatever that shouldn't have been, I think a lot of that's calmed down. So's the, Gallant should be fired kind of talk. So Reinhart then has a turnover chance that's saved. And then the Rangers are guilty of another turnover that makes this game far more interesting than Gerard Gallant would have liked. At 2:53, it's Eric Staal. And it's bar down, and it's after another turnover. So Staal with a goal and an assist today. Didn't see that coming. Trocheck then has a net drive defended. Might have been Trocheck's best game this season. Rangers press at 6 minutes. Kreider has a net drive that saved. Good back and forth. A glove save then on Barkov. Ekblad has a shot that's held as the Panthers seek to tie it. However, at 10:04, a puck deflects to Panarin, and Panarin puts it in the net for his 10th of the season from Trocheck and Harper. So a little over halfway through the period, the Rangers restore the 2-goal lead. They never trailed in this. And Florida, while they had their chances in certain parts of the game where they did well, you just didn't get the feeling they were going to come back and win this one. Montour has a blast that's held. The shots, 5.5 minutes left, are 12-4 for Florida. I don't know how many of those are dangerous, though. It didn't feel like it was a 12-4 shot advantage period for Florida. Gudis fires one high. The Rangers clear it out. The Florida Panthers pull the goalie with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. With 1 minute and 10 seconds left, the Panthers call a timeout. The Panthers score with about 30 seconds left, but it's a high stick. They didn't challenge. They didn't ask. I don't think you can I'm in the last 2 minutes of a game. I hear announcers make that mistake, and I just made it. Last couple minutes of a period, it's on Toronto to actually call in and say, actually, that was a good goal. And it's an automatic thing. So it's not coaches don't challenge in the last couple of minutes. So the Rangers hold on. They win this one 5-3. They go to 20, 12, and 6 with the win. Florida, it's another loss. You can find good parts of this game where they played well, but they lose in the end. They're now 16, 18, and 4 with a 5-3 loss. The shots in this one, 16-8 Rangers in the first, 13-7 Florida in the second, 14-5 Florida in the third. Final shots, 35-28 for the Panthers. Power plays, the Rangers 2 for 4, Florida 1 for 4. The hits, 23-16 for Florida. Halak saved 32 out of 35, probably his best game of the season. And Bobrovsky saves 23 out of 28. There were a couple in here that, I mean, you really want to get a save there. And so for Bobrovsky, the tough season continues. And for the Panthers, the tough season continues. They've got a lot of decisions to make if things continue to move in this direction. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens. But for the Rangers, for right now, they are above the playoff line. This win bounces them up past the Islanders and the Penguins. So they'll be keeping an eye on the Islanders game, which is starting pretty quickly here against Seattle. And they'll be rooting for the Kraken. So for tonight, Rangers fans are Kraken fans. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. If you're a Panthers fan, have you just decided, yeah, this season's kind of at a loss, and how do you fix it? Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.